Hello guys, welcome back to Mortal Online. This is our newbie ground as always, and this footage right here is just... You might recall in the previous episode I might have mentioned that it was a little dark here at night. So, yeah, like here's a player. It's kind of hard to see anything. There's some strange light on some objects. I mean, there are graphical issues with this game. And how the crap did I get so many of them here? Something must have bugged out. There's a ton of these here. Yeah, so it's a bit glitchy graphical wise, it's not perfect. But... Oh! Someone lit a fire or something. Something happened here. Not sure what. Does that guy have a torch? Whoa! Yeah, as I mentioned. So glitches here and there. That was like 15 Rudolphs flying down from the sky there. Well, it is Christmas. Almost. In a month. Oh! Oh, they're glowing! Oh, how sweet. Hey, Rudolph. I don't know what's going on here. I'm pretty sure it's not supposed to be like this. Oh. I wish I had like a like a weapon of mass destruction. I could get so much loot. I wouldn't be able to carry any of it though. Anyways, oh yeah, there is collision detection by the way in this game. I can't go through these guys. So you could easily get stuck here if you stand here and they spawn more, which I nearly became stuck. Am I stuck? Crap. Oh, I managed to squeeze my way out there. Okay, that's all the night footage we're gonna have. I just wanted to demonstrate that to you. Like, it's like you see over there, someone has a vague light source, and since pretty much everyone in this game is out to kill you, if you light up something, you're screwed. So, I told you in the last episode, when we ended up lost in the wilderness at night, we just moved into a tree and sat there quietly. Anyways, see you in the morning. So I'm gonna try out a different area, so I think the easiest way to do that is just make a new character. I'm not really caring that much about the stats, because I don't remember what is important. I think this is the look we're going for. Don't you agree? Or this. Or red. Brownish. I can go with the... I like how the hair is not stuck to the model. Skin tone. Might as well go bright. Eyebrows. Like this. Big nose. Little feral. In a... I don't know. Conquistador-ish way. Big ears. It's not the best... What does this do? Mouth? Oh. It's not the best, really, the editor here, but it'll do. There we go, and I think I need a different tattoo. So this is a half-breed, like I'm going with now. Hence the weird patterns. Not really sure what he's a half-breed of. I mean, I know parts of the ancestry, because I chose those. But the other one is half-breed of probably some orcish something, I guess. Yeah, that completes the feral look. Alright. Ah, yes. This is the town I remember from. This is basically where I used to live in Beta. And, yeah. Not very populated. Unless I'm in the wrong spot. There used to be tons of people here. as I remember. Oh, I might be a little far away. The graphics really are very nice though, even though like why am I running so slow? No, not combat mode. So this is an unsafe city? Not unsafe, but it can be unsafe. Some of them, like the one I started in last time, is somewhere that you will always be protected by guards in there. Doesn't mean you can't be killed, but it means, as far as I know, that if you do get killed, the guards will also kill the guy that killed you. So at least you get like your revenge. Oh yeah, here's the bank. So this is it's a shame how few people is here now. But at the very least I remember this place. Here's the bank. I know where everything is here. There's the crafting stations over there. No one here really. What I read about these towns that can be unsafe is a guild can take it over and they can turn off the guards. So like, let's see, this is pretty much the border of town. I remember they always used to be fighting here. What is that over there? It's weird. That's where you can store your horses. If you tame a horse, you can tame all sorts of animals in this game. Oh yeah, that's right. I'm going to keep like going on memory more than. Why doesn't it tell me that I'm outside the city border yet? I should be about here. Actually, I thought I would be already. These are player houses, as I told you in last episode that we would take a look at. So the town itself is over there, and this is pretty much how far outside the town you can build, it would appear. Someone is building that one over there. Like in other games of the type from the old days. Oh. Okay. I cannot get in here, I think. Because it's locked. And if someone managed to pickpocket your key though, at least this how... do keep in mind that I'm just talking from past experience, from beta. I'm just presuming it's still like that in some cases. If someone pickpockets your key, they basically own your house. So most people would keep their key in the bank and just like stand there and wait till there were no thieves around and then hurry up here and grab it. What does this say? Oh. It's quite a bit of resources that goes into building a house. I'm guessing this is locked. Ah, no. So now that I'm back here, I'm afraid of everyone. I think everyone wants to kill me. Although since this is a brand new character, that might be... they might be safe, I don't know. What are you doing? Looking around just like I am. It's a bit shaky. I'm curious as to what that is over there. Also, I guess while we're walking here, you can see my endurance goes down if I run. If I am in combat mode, I can run faster, but use more endurance, I think it is. You can't really see my chat log very well, but if you did, you would see that I'm constantly gaining skills. Basically, you gain skills from whatever you do. So, like, there's no dark background here for the chat, but that's as good as it gets. Endurance increased to 7. You learned a new skill, athletics and jumping. Athletics increased to 3, endurance increased to 9, and so on and so forth. So whatever you do, it increases the skills that you have. And you can see these are attributes. I have some, that's like my base attributes. Not to be confused with skills. this might not show so well on YouTube, but like you have you have main categories like wilderness, social studies, mental skills, crafting, combat, agility, and resource handling. So if I were to go into I'll say some crafting type here. I have handle and pole crafting, crafting appliances, shield crafting, tailoring, cooking, bowery, basic engineering, armor crafting, pottery, weapon crafting. Yeah, those are the ones I have. But under weapon crafting, for instance, I have blunt weapon crafting, weapon workshop construction, basic blade crafting. Go into basic blade crafting. I have advanced blade crafting, short blade crafting, axe crafting, spearhead crafting, dagger blade crafting, and I can go into axe crafting, and you see how this goes. Some of these things you discover. Some of them you have to read a book to find out. You have a certain amount of skill points divided on everything, if I'm not mistaken. I might be. They might have changed it, but that was how it was at least. So you have like a set pool of skills, and from those skills, or those like the points that you would have to spend on crafting, even though you gain skill when you use. If I were to make a weapon, I would gain some skill in that particular type of weapon if I have unlocked so far in the what should we say, the lower tier of that hierarchy, that word, hierarchy of crafting, for instance. It's better described with images in the background. So, like, if I were doing let's go into weapon crafting again. If I wanted to do a spiked head, I would first have had to learn blunt weapon crafting from a book, but I could probably unlock this, I'm guessing. Anyways, probably not, but that's the essence of it. You have to learn one before you can start on the other. And then you spend that pool of skill points. As you can see, I have 1,095, so I have spent 5 in something, and those are the ones that I got from like running. Jumping increased to 3, you see, so that would spend those same points, and that's not really a problem though, because you can set any skill that you have gained points in. You can say to deduct points. So if, for instance, I have a shit ton of points in jumping, and I figure out, you know what, I'm just going to be standing my crafting bench all day, I could just set like a mark next to my jumping skill that every time I was doing something else that required a point I didn't have, it would deduct it from my jumping skill. And that's basically how the skill points work in this game. Cool, that was a lot of walking and a lot of talking. I didn't want to be over there by that graveyard thing because that was scary. Yeah, so those just things from memory. Keep in mind, I could be wrong about this, just want to have a look around here. Now I'm going to actually do things, and we'll see what I find out, and I'll check back with you. I'm not... oh, disappeared. Oh, there it is. Not sure if the... I don't know, blanket on that, that horse is intentional or not. It looks nice. A bit strange. It's probably not the highest quality. Anyways though, so as I said, I'm going to do things. So to get started, I think we need to equip ourselves a little bit. The only thing I have really is my starting rags and a worn short sword. I'm probably going to learn some armor crafting, as I think that is useful. These are scale armor. You can't make that from anything around here. You have to go to the jungle and fight some lizard people. But I need to do this, like this person is doing. I need to chop wood. I need some wood, and in order to do that I need an axe. And I can buy an axe from these guys. I think. Yeah, as a utility vendor, he should have an axe. I don't have any money though, and to get money I need to basically go kill some pig and sell what I get from him. It should give me enough money for some basic woods and stuff, or to an axe. So I've been running around town a little bit. As you can, if you see down in my chat bar there, you can see it says that I learned new skill bowery and short bow crafting and decurve bow craft mechanics, self bow composition and so on. Okay, that guy's puking. Around town, it's different in all towns probably, but in this town there are these Buddhist looking guys, like that guy, and they will teach you stuff. So if I click like, how do I mine rocks, and read what it says, and then I will have that skill. Okay, now I have the mining. Well, I did have the mining already, but the wood cutting I didn't have, so I had to click him, and now I have wood cutting. So that's the case with some skills, like those skills that you can't learn, or those skills that you can learn really without investing any, don't have to read any books to get it. So there are these guys all over town teaching you different things. So I've learned a bunch of basic things now that I can use for stuff, and also some recipes. Over in this general direction there's a library, and in the library you can buy books, and all these books will teach you. I have no stamina, that's why I can't really run any distance. Here's a library. There are also librarians other places that sells a limited amount of books, but these guys here, for instance, they will teach you. I can buy like jumping. As you can see here, it costs 10 silver. Jumping 0 to 70, that will allow me those things. Develops the ability to jump higher. This training often involves... Anyways. So I can learn things like this. Active regeneration. There are really a lot of skills. And as I told you before, I have to balance it. Like, if I learn too many things, I can't really max them out in any way. Actually, you can max out very few. This is another type of skill that's like scales lore, which isn't really an ability so much as it is that you need to know the materials that you use for different crafts. So if I want to make any kind of, or involve scale in any kind of way in my armors that I craft, I need to know scale lore at a certain level. And the better I know them, the better the quality of the armor will be, and it increases as I use it, as I use scales to craft armor. So as an armor crafter, in that case, you would have to specialize in certain types of armor. You can't be you wouldn't be a very good armor crafter. You couldn't make the best armors if you do all kinds of armors. So it's very sandbox in that matter. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go kill some pigs, get some materials, and we're going to craft ourselves some basic starting equipment. Well, there's a distinct lack of animals around here. Although I see something over there that looks like a catapult. A bit curious about that. Did find out you can gather these things. I'm presuming that is for alchemy and magic. There you go. It's been depleted. Someone has probably taken all that. Okay. I got some herbs. So pretty cool over there. Let's see what this is. I probably have to go further up on the hill there, because I remember from earlier, and by earlier I mean a couple of years ago, that there is like a mob spawn up there too, with relatively easy mobs, but not super easy. Look at that. So we have siege weapons in here now too. This was brought here by someone, I'm pretty sure. So we can craft all sorts of stuff. Look, the head up there. Problem is though, I think it's becoming night, and I don't want to be up there at night. On the other hand, it's easy for me to get back without someone killing me in the night. So that's a positive. Normally I would, like, I remember, I would never move openly here with anything in my inventory. I didn't actually dare to go this way straight before I had a horse in the past. Because other people on horses, and pretty much anyone with more stamina than I have, would catch me and run speed and such things. So I would move up on the mountaintops there, or only go at night because no one can see me. So that's a good thing with it. Well, I came from down there. Used to be animals up here. I don't know, there's no animals. Oh, yeah, that's okay. That guy again. Okay, it's a resurrection guy. I think this area around here is guarded, like around this house here. Someone has built a house down there too, though. That's a player house, I think, although I don't know. But no mobs here. Oh, I'm gonna check one more location. Nope. Oh, there's a person there. Is he friendly, or is it an NPC, or... All the old spawn spots that I knew of, they are not working. Oh! Okay. Is an unfriendly NPC? Ow! Run. What is that? An evil NPC with a bow? Veteran Bandit. Okay. Oh, there's another one. Because this is a bandit area now. I used to hunt for like a special kind of giant boars or something here in beta. Yeah, I don't need to get stuck. Is he off my trail now? Not good, not good. I'm badly hurt, I need to rest. Sleep, most likely. It's about to become night. Yeah, you see, like 2 shots, that's all it takes. He almost killed me with that. No, 3 shots actually. And as you can see, it is if you can, I don't know if you can see it on YouTube. If you can see my chat down there, it says there was a headshot, a torso shot, and a lower body shot. So some weapons are better at certain things, and you can aim, and yeah, it's quite complex, this game. So, which brings me back to how it should have gotten more recognition than it has so far. But I need to relocate, I think. Let's see what we come up with. Mobs! But big mobs, not newbie mobs. These are bears or something. I'm probably not going to be able to kill these guys. Or no, they're not bears, or are they? I don't even know if they're hostile. We can target, it just says NPC. They are bears. Hello? Hello? Oh! Ah! They are hostile! No! Run! Crap. Don't follow me. I'm running out of stamina here. I'm out. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Baby bear! What's it doing? Whoo! He turned around! Run! No, he's coming again! What? Why? Ah! Come on! Quit it! Ah! Stupid bear. Well, I'm not far away from the graveyard. Well, here's my loot though, what little there was. So, these pillars in the sky here, those are places where you can resurrect. Should be fairly close to one. I'll run back there, see if I can pick up my loot before someone steals it. Yeah, the ones in town, you can't use them if you've been a bad boy, so to say. So here are the pigs. These are the ones I wanted to fight. I've seen some people with a tame baby bear like that. What? Is there a bunch of them here? I missed it. Crap. Well, I was going to get started this episode, I guess. Well, we do get to show off quite a few things though. Even so, even though there's not been any actual progress. Probably well, thing is when you run around a lot, I get more stamina and jump and stuff like that, so that's good. Resurrect me. Thank you. Another thing. I was killed by an NPC now, so it's not really something that was relevant, but when in this game I'm sorry, when you kill someone, so to say, like if you're dueling or whatever, you don't instantly kill them unless they've changed it. What happens is that when someone is at minimum or no health at all, then they sort of get down on their knees and beg or what. They don't really beg. I'm not sure really. Can't remember the animation, but anyway, they're not dead, and you can choose if you're the attacker and the winner. You can choose to kill them or not, and you chop their head off or rip their guts out or, or something like that. So you don't have to kill someone. Of course, most people do kill someone. Or they just make you sit there for a long time so you can't respawn. That they might have changed it because that was quite annoying, I remember. Like, someone would catch you out here and they wouldn't kill you, they would just make you into that sort of between life and death situation. Just sit there and you have to wait for the timer for like a minute each time, and then once you get up you have like 2 HP and they would just like whack you back down again. There's a pig, they are not hostile, hopefully. Oh, so slow and no health, I have to sleep. I'm just hoping my loot is still over there. These guys seem to hang around here. Okay, so that's the pig spawn. Then I might not have to relocate to the other city anyway, because I remember that, you know, all the Rudolphs. They would have been good for a starter equipment. But if these pigs are gonna stay there, and I can move on to bears later on. And bears and pigs and Rudolphs and all sorts of animals have different bones, different skin, different scales or whatever, different resources. It was still here. I was lucky there. Although oh, I have my sword for some reason. That's what I was most afraid of losing. That other crap was not worth anything. Well, I'm gonna rest. We're gonna try and kill a pig, and that's what we have to cut it for this episode, I think. But I'll be making more of these. I'm getting a little bit of the interest back in this game. I thought I would just drop in here, do a noob round or two, and then stop it. But I might actually, I don't know, not a let's play, but we're going to explore a few of the changes probably. If you guys like it, let me know. Let's see. There's a he's running away. I remember these pigs back in beta were really annoying because they would warp around and they would like jump up in the trees and stuff. Nice. That guy's running towards me. Okay. Yeah, it's easy to become skeptical. If you remember from the last episode, we found out how to use that loot. The only reason I was skeptical, because that over there, that used to be like a classic standoff area. Maybe not exactly there, but like the border of town would be somewhere around here, so like the player killers would be just outside there and the other ones would be just inside when someone was raiding the city. Anyways though, let's see. What? What is this? Is that my stuff or? Pterosaur carcass? Isn't that like me? I'm a Pterosaur. Which skill was it again? Let's try gather. No. Combine. Combine? Which skill was it? Ah, crap. Can't remember. Anyways, I'll find that out. I'll watch my previous episode. I'll kill something more, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Take care. Bye bye.